In this episode of Just Learn It, I want you to learn what the difference is between web design and web development. Okay, so what you'll learn in this session is the main difference between web design and web development, and which of the two is more of a fit for you. I get this question very often, and people get very confused between what the difference is between design and development. So I'm gonna talk to you about it here. So the thing is, both web design and web development deal with creating a website. Okay, they deal with creating a website, but in different ways. Now, when a company wants a website, they think, will they hire a web designer or will they hire a web developer? And the answer here is, it depends. So first of all, what is web design? So web design is when you're creating websites, right? And web development is also when you're creating websites. But for web design is designing websites here. Designing websites, but web development is developing websites. So there's a difference between design and development. What is that difference? Design is when you're dealing with the colors, when you're dealing with the layout, where things go, when you're dealing with the fonts and the sizes of things. That's design. Development is when you're dealing with the features of the website, when you're dealing with the functionalities of the website. That's development. Design is how the website looks. Development is how the website works. Okay, so I hope you see the difference there between those two. So just to give another example, okay, just to give another example here. So let's say my mobile phone. Here, this is my cell phone. And if I was designing the cell phone, maybe I'd make it different colors. The font would look nice. The what else? The icons would look nice, and the colors would look nice, and so on. So that's design. Development are the features of the phone. So my phone can take pictures. My phone, it can do Bluetooth. It can connect to Bluetooth headsets. It can connect to Wi-Fi, and those are features. That's development. Same for websites. So design is how the website looks. Development is how the website works, the features of the website. Designers, they can use pre-built systems to create websites purely by designing. So designers, they can get an existing template, like they just get an existing phone like that, and then just design it, and then it works like a website. Developers, they can build their own website, their own features, and then use pre-built templates to make it look nice. So both of these designers and developers, they can build websites, and a lot of the times for bigger websites, you have both a developer to create the features and a designer to make the website look nice. But designers can create their website on their own if the website is not too complicated. Developers can also create the website on their own if it does not require it to look very nice or very fancy. Now here, a designer can create a full website if the website functions are very basic. A web designer can create just a regular website or a blog. Most websites are very basic. They don't have a lot of features. They just have list of services, list of information about the company, and that's a very basic website. A designer can create that website, or they can create a blog website even. Okay, so because the features are very minimal for those kind of websites. There's some animation, and designers can do that. If there are no special features required on the site, a designer can build a full website. A developer is needed when the website has more feature requirements. So if it has integrations, and what I mean is that, like this morning or yesterday, I paid my Globe Telecom bill on their website, and a designer can't do that. You need a developer to integrate, to make the payment system and the website work together. You need a developer for that. if your website has social networking, if it's like Facebook, you need a developer for that. If it has forums, a lot of the times you need a developer. If it has like the pop-up chat windows you see sometimes, like click here to chat with a representative, then you usually need a developer for that. So these are the more complex, these are the more complicated websites, and that's when you need a developer. But for a very basic website, like I went to the website of my dentist. It just had his picture and his phone number and a short description about my dentist. He could just use a designer for that. No need to develop it because it's a very, very simple website. Now, most designers know a little bit about development. They just know a little bit, not so much, just a little bit. And most developers also know a little bit about design. So they can do some things, but not everything, okay? So why would you become a designer? If you want to make design websites, but want to focus on the look of a site, more than the complicated features, if you are more creative than technical, and if you don't want to deal with code, because developers deal with these codes. So a developer, you would become a developer if you want to make websites, but you want to focus on the functions, the features, the complex parts of the website. If you are more technical than creative, some people, they don't want to deal with the colors, they don't want to deal with the looks, but they want to deal with the features, and those are developers. If you're more comfortable dealing with code than adding colors and then making things bigger and smaller, then you're probably better to become a developer. It's probably a better fit for you. And if neither of them are for you, then don't worry. There are a lot of other freelance fields out there. I have a quiz to help you find out what's a good specialization for you. There's a link below this video in the description to help you with that. Now, if you want to learn more about web design, go to our free course, wfhr.io/free web design course. We don't have one on development yet. Development is more complicated, but we do have one on web design. Where do you find jobs for web design and web development? Upwork.com, freelancer.com, onlinejobs.ph, fiverr.com, guru.com, and Hubstaff Talent are very popular places to find design and development jobs. All right, what would you like to learn about more? I hope you learned a lot about design and development. If you want to learn more about anything else with regards to freelancing, just let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions about this video, feel free to ask and I'll answer as soon as possible. I'll talk to you later.